feeling good, excited. I'm ready for everything.
I'm feeling a lot of emotions. It was just, I'm happy, I'm excited, I am extremely nervous to see how everything plays out. I'm so nervous for Draven to see me in my dress and to see him. I'm even more excited, but I am extremely nervous. Me and Draven met when I was actually 16 and he was, I believe, 18. At Golden Chick, it was both of our first jobs. And I specifically remember seeing him, and of course I always thought he was the most handsomest guy. And he ordered the most weirdest order, thinking it was gonna be cheaper, and it really wasn't. And at first he didn't like me at all. But after a while of me forcibly talking to him and making him my friend, it just grew from there.
At a Golden Chick, I was the cook and she would be the one to pack the orders. And at first I tried to put her off. I didn't like her. But she kept trying and trying and trying to be my friend, so finally I started giving in. She started giving me like little treats every now and then, like gum, water, just snacks, just to bribe me, I guess. And then eventually we started making a handshake, and we started hanging out more and going on dates, hanging out with each other. Yeah. On our third or fourth date, I started feeling more and more in love with her. And how she was so caring, so loving towards others, and I just needed to say, like, I can't lose this one. I need to have her in my life.
I knew that Draven was the one was whenever it was what were we doing? We were out and I was going through a really rough time mentally, and he was actually working and he was on a turnaround. So he worked long shifts, early mornings, long days, and he just saw that I needed somebody to be there, and he was there. I mean, any boyfriend would have just been like, I need to go to bed, but he stayed up all night with me, making sure that I was okay. And he went to work the next day. So that's when I realized that that's the person that I trust with my life. So I'm gonna cry.
I had thought about it, and I was like, no, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not ready. So it was just I had thought about it for about a month and a half, and then I went ahead and I jumped on it. I asked my mom for a family ring that was passed down from my grandfather to give it to my grandmother. Then my grandmother gave it to my mom, and then my mom gave it to me to propose. And how I proposed was that I did it in the back of my grandmother's backyard on her patio. I had set it a rose petal heart on the floor, and I stood at the end of it, and I got on one knee, and they went ahead and gave her a note that I had written, and they had blindfolded her, and I had a lot of her family, a good chunk of her family and friends, on the side. So whenever she walked out, somebody took the blindfold off of her, and I was able to see her. She was crying. She didn't think it was real. She just said that, do I really want to? And I knew for sure. That I really loved her.
He proposed perfectly. Proposal started to come up in the chat, and I always told him when I saw TikToks, I would tell him, you better make sure that I have everything prepped, that I look good and that I feel good and that I have my nails done. So whenever that was happening, he slowly started throwing in, oh, you should get your nails done, we should go out for Valentine's. And he remembered that I loved Valentine's was a really romantic day, and that would be a perfect day to propose. So he took me to my favorite restaurant at BJ's Brew House, and then we went to his grandma's to go see her because it was a rough Valentine's for her. And we were there for a little bit, and then I went to the bathroom, and then I came back and everybody was gone, and his grandma led me outside, and he had heart flowers on the ground, candles. He even had a Mickey and Minnie proposal tray for me, and it was beautiful. Something that I would tell him is that we have a lifetime to do everything, and I'm ready to do that with you.
You're beautiful. I love everything about you. Smile, eyes, that little freckle on your lip. Your laugh, you making fun of me, I love everything. I can't wait to see you already. I'm excited. I just want to go see you.
Welcome to Maria and Draven's celebration of marriage. Marriage is a promise of unending love between two people who respect and cherish each other. It is a precious promise and a lifelong dedication. Y'all can get closer and hold hands. We have come to witness and share in the joy as Maria and Draven are united as one in marriage. So I have just a few things that Maria prepared to say about them. Okay, at this time, I believe that Draven and Maria have a few words they're going to exchange with each other.
Okay. Draven, there will never be enough words or time to describe how much I love you and to explain how blessed I feel to become your wife today. I love to tell a story about how I first saw you and knew right away I had to make you a part of my life. Even though you weren't my biggest fan at first, it only took me feeding you gum sticks and Cliff Bars about every day for almost a month. During our work shifts, of course. And then you decided to finally be my friend. But I kept trying to think of that moment where everyone says that they realize they have fallen in love, but I couldn't. Instead, I realized that I've always loved you, and falling for you wasn't falling at all. It was like walking into a house and realizing that I was home. You changed my life for the better. You are the person who I want to tell everything and nothing to. You are the person who I search for in a crowded room and reach for after a bad dream. The love I have for you makes me question the world and our existence because I feel like I have known you for lifetimes before. Thank you for showing me patience, for meeting my insecurities with kindness. Thank you for keeping me warm and holding me when life gets too heavy. Most importantly, thank you for supporting me, for hearing me, for seeing me, for loving me, and teaching me how to love me too. But mainly, thank you for always playing with my hair on the nights that I cannot sleep without complaining. I promise to love, cherish, support, and honor you throughout our lifetime together. If we were to lose our jobs, if we cannot have children, if we were to become sick, if we were to experience trauma, or even just a perfect day every single day, I would still choose the life with you in it. Because there's no one else in this world that I trust or would want to share a lifetime of memories with. You are the first person to have made me feel like I am enough and to show me what I love you means. I'm so excited to start this journey with you, and I look forward to having so many nights of laughter to the point where we can no longer breathe for the rest of our lives. I love you with all my being and promise I always will until my last breath. There's a saying I saw on lovely TikTok that I wanted to end this with because there's no other way to explain my undying love for you. When death takes my hand, I will hold you with the other and promise to find you in every lifetime.
How am I supposed to top that? Come on. Maria, I never thought I'd find the love of my life working at you. When I pushed you away and you still came back trying to be my friend, and we even made a secret handshake. There are times where I look at you and I just think of how thankful I am and to have such an amazing, special, caring, supportive, and gorgeous soon-to-be wife. You are special to me for many reasons, some of which include being there for the hardest days of my life, helping me when I was feeling low,
You stood by my side when I was going through a lot with my family. You were there to walk me through every day. I would never forget that. People tell me how special you are of a woman. And all I could tell them is that I couldn't let you go. You are gorgeous from your head to your toes. When you ask me how your outfit looks every day, I always tell you, love, you're a 10 out of 10, you look beautiful. Even though I know you're gonna turn around and ask your bridesmaids for support. Just in case. Your eyes are beautiful and smile. Your smile just catches me every time. It makes me want to pull you back face to face so I could catch that beauty one more time. And give you a kiss. And of course, I tell you the most 3 famous words that I tell you every day. I love you. Every day when I wake up, I roll over and thank God for giving me another day. For you to be by my side. Even when you have drool running down your face. Before I leave work, I protect myself. I bless myself. And I tell God to bless and protect you and my loved ones. I kiss your head and tell you I love you before I leave the room. There are so many words before. There are so many moments with you I cherish. From seeing you smile to laugh, even when the reason that you're laughing is because of my laugh. Even if we're sitting there dying, laughing because of how hard. I'm getting choked up. I'm sorry, I can't. Times whenever you make fun of my laugh, we laugh even harder. Even to having broccoli fights, to water gun fights in our apartment. It may seem childish, but I would do anything to have you smile and laugh. The night I proposed to you, I wrote a note before you were blindfolded. The note said, "My feelings for you have only grown stronger since the first day we met. I want to seal this bond forever today." As we prepared to do that, I want you to know that I vowed to you to love you and honor you and cherish you in sickness and health, in times of rich or poor. I promise to always be the man you see in your eyes today, tomorrow, forever, and always. Today we will be sealing our bond by just showing you. Today we will be sealing our bond by showing and doing. Today we will be sealing our bond by not just showing or doing a simple handshake. Today we'll be sealing our bond standing in front of each other saying I do.
Good job, Ryan. Thank you so much for being ring security here today. Now you can go have a seat. Thank you very much. Today you're giving yourselves to one another to love and to live and to share in the joy and promise of your future together. Your romance has grown and blossomed into true love and has brought you to this moment of commitment here today. The ring finger on the left hand is on the side of the body that holds the heart, and has for centuries been used for the placing of the wedding band because people believe there's a vein that runs directly from that finger straight to your heart. They think that the words spoken during the placing of the bands is a symbol of perfection, completion, and eternity. These rings will be a visible and constant reminder of the vows you are about to take with one another. In these rings is a symbol of unity, in which your lives will now be joined. You're going to repeat the vows after me. When you complete repeating the vows, you're going to place the ring on your finger, okay?
Okay.
With I, well,
I, Draven Reina. I, Draven Reina. Take you, Maria Mejares, to be my wife, my partner in life, my one and true love. I will treasure our union and love you more each day than the day before. I will trust and respect you, laugh and cry with you, loving you faithfully through the good time and the bad. Today I give you my hand, my heart, and my love. From this day forward, and for as long as we both shall live.
Draven's left hand.
Your
You're
left
going to repeat the vows after me. This to you. Look at him. I'm Maria Mejares.
I, Maria Mejares,
Take you, Draven Reina,
take you, Draven Reina,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I will treasure our union
I will treasure our
and
union
love you more each day
and love you more each
than I
day
did the day before.
than I did the day before.
I will trust and respect you,
I will trust and respect you,
laugh and cry with you,
laugh and cry with you,
loving you faithfully
loving you faithfully
through the good times and the bad.
through the good times and the bad.
Today I give you my hand,
Today I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love.
and my love.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
and for as long as we both shall live.
and for as long as we both shall live.
Place the ring on his finger.
Last step. Most.
Congratulations.
I love you.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Come here.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, Draven and Maria, you will remember this day for the rest of your lives. Those of us who are already married know that marriage, like life, brings with it many joys and also many challenges. We also know that love, while beautiful, does not always show its prettiest face. There are days when we may find it hard to express the depth of our love for one another. It is my hope and prayer that the two of you will set aside a special place in your home for these symbols of love. When words fail you, or when the challenges of life or marriage begin to weigh on you, go out and get a single rose and put it in that special place in your home, so the other will be reminded when they see it of this moment here today when you were joined together as one, and what the meaning of those single stem roses are. And as a token of that love, I would like to ask you each to make these roses your first gift to one another as a married couple.
I give you your rose. You give me mine. Mine's
I
rose.
kind of feel like we're at the Bachelor, Draven. when you take this rose. Okay, now if y'all will go place your roses in the vase. As the two of you come into this marriage, uniting you as husband and wife, and as you this day affirmed your faith and love for one another, I would ask you to remember to cherish each other as the special and unique individuals that you are. Remember that happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day and never going to bed angry. It's doing thoughtful things for each other and not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. And above all else, in the trials and triumphs that lie ahead of you, may each of you feel just as you do now, happy to be in love and happy to be married to one another. Okay, Maria and Draven, inasmuch as you have agreed to live together in matrimony and have pledged your faith in one another here today by the repeating of the vows, the exchange of the rings, and the joining of your hands, by the authority vested in me by law as Justice of the Peace, and by the grace of God on this beautiful, sunny, hot day, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. Congratulations, Draven Ewing. May I present for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Draven Rayner.
We got an insomniac with eyes wide shut, and we got everything we need and then a little too much. I know that you're starving for something you can't touch. Would you be honest with me right now? There's something in the undercurrent, I can feel it coming up. Don't you wanna feel it taking over your senses? Don't you ever fear it? Technologic advances. Baby, come escape with me. I'll come sweep you off of your feet. Don't you wanna feel it? Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna? Think there's something in my bag that's weighing me down. Oh, it's just the weight of the world. Now I'm calling it out. We're a little starving for some lightning love. Can we speak honestly right now? There's something in the undercurrent, I can feel it coming up. Don't you wanna feel it taking over your senses? Don't you ever fear it? Technologic advances. Baby, come escape with me. I'll come sweep you off of your feet. Don't you wanna feel it? Don't you wanna?
For somebody just like you, hoping, praying, run away to something new. My mistakes brought me to this place. I had to fall to get to you.
flowers bloom in springtime, the leaves fly in the fall, but we have one another through the changes of them all. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well.
If we should ever falter, should we ever hang by a string, remember we had each other through all the seasons, through everything. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well. Through it all, summer, winter, spring, the wave of still my everything. I'll never leave if you're not with me.
Waiting on the edge of this moment, holding out for something golden. Found a light on a hill. I was waking up, looking for peace in a world that's divided. Gotta hold on tight when you find it. I was turning around, I was waking up. You're pulling me right in, rotate to you again. I'll live the rest of my life by your side. I wanna stay here forever, playing it all like the radio. Don't see how it could be better. All I know is don't let go. Stuck in a head rush about it. We're spinning fast, we're moving slow. I don't know how, but we found it, something supernatural. The space between us, it feels like home. You feel like home wherever we go. The space between us is a place to rest your bones. It feels like home, it's supernatural. One look in your eyes and I find it. When you leave in my mind I rewind it. When you got it this good, you don't fight it. When you're with me, nothing else matters. On gray days, I live in your laughter. I collide with your heart, I'm seeing stars. I let go of the past, I know this too shall last. Now I've been waiting all day to let you know that I wanna stay here forever, playing it all like the radio. Don't see how it could be better. All I know is don't let go. Stuck in a head rush about it. We're spinning fast, we're moving slow. I don't know how, but we found it, something supernatural. The space between us, it feels like home. You feel like home wherever we go. The space between us is a place to rest your bones. It feels like home, it's supernatural. I wanna stay here forever, playing it all like the radio. Don't see how it could be better. All I know is don't let go. Stuck in a head rush about it. What's spinning fast, we're moving slow. I don't know how, but we found it, something supernatural. The space between us,
had no home to rely on, driving around in a passenger van, dreaming of when I'd ever begin to start my life. That's when I moved to the city to be on the stage, but the curtain had closed. You walked in the room, and that's when I knew that I was home, and my life will begin. Didn't believe it was true till I met somebody. I met somebody like you. Had no direction to move till I met somebody. I met somebody like you. You took a flight from the desert to take up a room with a mutual friend. Couches and wine and everything's fine. Just one day at a time, and it gets you by. I didn't believe it was true till I met somebody. I met somebody like you. Had no direction to move till I met somebody. I met somebody like you. Somebody like you. Somebody like you. I was just fading away till I met you. I was just notes on a page till I met you. I never imagined the day when
Your attention to the dance.
Okay, I'm going to try not to cry. Okay. Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start the day off as just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there will be times when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken. But you know that the answer lies hidden inside where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes from the moment you whispered, I do. With luck, all your hopes and all your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts. I love you to the moon and beyond, forever and always, Draven and Maria.
Excused by the matron of honors, Victoria and Amanda.
Thank you. Victoria? Right here, Victoria?
Okay. Oh, okay. Bear with me, y'all. I tried to make this short, but okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing time so far, celebrating our favorite couple. Promise you I'm not gonna cry. Most of you know me as Mandy, but for those of you who don't know me at all, hello, my name is Amanda, and I'm Maria's best sister. And tonight, I have the honor of standing here as Maria's matron of honor. To rewind a little, yes, You heard that right. Best sister. I'm sure the only word that made sense in that was sister. And for those of you who don't know me, you might be wondering, how does Maria have a much older sister? And actually, that's one of our favorite stories to tell because of how complex both of our family trees are. Maria particularly enjoys telling the story just for the sheer amusement of seeing the confusion on everyone's faces as they try to understand. I don't have time to go there tonight, so I'm going to bypass that. But I'm beyond honored to stand by your side tonight and during the most, damn it, important moments of your life. You've been by my side for as long as I can remember, and although there's 16 years between us, based on our friendship, you'd almost never know that. So when my mom began raising Maria, she went from being my annoying 8-year-old cousin, asking me why all the time, to being such a huge helping hand in raising my own son, babysitting, and, you know, she got a little bit of payback and more from him when he started asking her why all the time, and why'd her to death refused to eat the rainbow bow tie pasta she cooked for him. And before I knew it, she grew up, and when things got tough, I became someone that she could turn to in times of trouble or happiness. Our conversation shifted and we found out we were a lot alike, although still respectively different. We often send TikToks to each other about how one sister is the Spitfire and the other is docile. We're definitely the black cat, golden retriever duo. I'll let you guess who's who. As you ran headfirst into adulthood, we've grown so much closer. We fiercely support each other in everything and can read each other so well. These days we share life experiences, frustrations, and advice. Our parking lot talks before or after we go running. Our moments I cherish. It's like a cleansing to my soul, and I always leave feeling so refreshed and hopeful, like everything's gonna be okay. Maria, you've been a constant support and loving presence in my life, and I'm so unbelievably lucky to have you not just as my cousin, but as my sister by chance and my best friend by choice. I love you so much, boo-boo. So I remember when Maria first told me that there was this guy she worked with, and although she was sweet on him, he was not sweet on her. But if you know Maria, the girl does not take no for an answer. If she wants something, she's gonna go after it. And that she did, and here we are today. When I first met Draven, I thought to myself, ain't no way. But this was just my suspicious self. Like, he's hiding something. There's no way he's like this perfect guy who does like all these romantic things. Like, get out of here. That's not real. Something's wrong with him. It's gonna come out. He's a serial killer, yes. But I was wrong. That's the only time I'll ever say that. As I learned over time, he truly is the caring, respectful man he's always been from day one. To this day, he still calls my husband sir every single time. Soon after, I found myself praying, God, please don't let Maria fumble this one. Draven, I know that you were meant to be in my sister's life because of how you love and value her. You've been her rock, her confidant, and her shoulder to cry on during her hardest times. You always make sure at the end of the day she's 100% taken care of. And that means everything to me because you know that she's always worried about everybody else and taking care of them. She loves her people big, and you love her big. You're truly the best partner to Maria in every way. You provide her consistency, loyalty, and never-ending love in the most kind and thoughtful ways. There's nothing more that I could want in a husband and life partner for my sister than everything that you already are. I have no problem entrusting my sister to you forever because I see how well you love her every day, and I know you will continue to for always. So I'll leave you with this small piece of advice. I don't just believe in happy wife, happy life. So I believe both husband and wife hold importance, and you both deserve the same tender love and care. So when you fight, as inevitably you will, try and remember you're not fighting against each other, but for each other. You'll win together and you'll lose together in this life. And don't ever lose sight of that. Take care of each other, and you'll surely have a happy life. Friends, family, loved ones, people I just met 5 minutes ago, help me in raising a toast to the newlyweds and wishing them a lifetime full of happiness and love. I love you guys.
My turn. Great. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Victoria. I'm Maria's best friend. Before Draven even proposed, I started writing down ideas for this speech. I have 1,000 memories and thoughts I want to share about Maria, but every time I write them down on paper, it sounded so cheesy. But truth is, I wouldn't be who I am without Maria. I know this because she has helped me make a lot of decisions in my life, big or small, since the moment we became friends. I value your opinions and thoughts more than you know. You never left me astray, and you're always available and willing to help. Maria and I met in the Police Explorers, and my first thought of her was, I am not going to get along with her. Mainly because of her RBF or her mean mug face, not realizing mine is just as bad. We then eventually became close, especially while going through our dumb high school breakups. I go to Maria about everything, from liking my now husband, asking her to be my maid of honor, to figuring out my life goals. And I got to thinking that in every big moment in life, I can pinpoint how Maria helped me and has been there to support me. Maria, most people aren't able to say that they have the smartest, most beautiful, caring best friend in the world. But you get to say that. And I say that about you too, duh. I feel extremely lucky to have been a part of almost all of Maria's big moments in life, the good and the bad, but there are two pivotal moments that come to mind. The first was going through the PFT with her. Not just because after every mile and a half we did, she threw up, but because she pulled out the strength in me I didn't know I had in those moments. The second is when we were on the way to our friend's wedding a couple weeks ago, and I realized she was my ride or die friend. Literally and figuratively, because going up a swerving hill, almost hitting a deer, I thought we were all gonna die. But I still trusted her. Draven, you have the most funniest, thrilling, exciting, and kindest wife you could ever ask for. As someone who's loved Maria for all this time, thank you for loving her so well. Thank you for entertaining her love for horror movies and participating in Mario Party game nights and encouraging her ever-growing obsession of famous white guys. Thank you for treating her the way I've always dreamt of her being treated. It is so clear how much you love her and how much she loves you back. You have been her life partner, her teammate, and her biggest cheerleader for many years now. And that really does mean the world to me because growing up, Maria has been my biggest cheerleader, my teammate, and my best friend. I hope you have as much fun growing old with her as much as I did growing up with her. Okay. I want to end this speech by doing an activity with the two of you. No, we're supposed to be sitting down. So Maria, put your hand out. Put one hand out. Draven, place your hand over Maria's. Take a good look, Draven, and savor this moment. Because this will be the last time you will ever have the upper hand. Now, if you all would raise a glass and help me cheers to our newlyweds, Maria and Draven.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I'm Anthony. For those of y'all who don't know me, I've been Draymond's friends for about 13 years in 6th grade. Awkward 6th grade. It's been incredible getting to know him and along with my brothers. There's a lot of us. We have so many memories together. And to tell you, it's just been nothing but filled with joy, laughter, and quotes, especially a lot of quotes. Now, Draven, the best way I can describe him is him being straightforward, honest, fun, and somewhat optimistic. He's always been a constant in my life, whether it's playing video games for hours, whether it's seeing him at school every day, or hanging out after school. But mostly the games. That's the bond where you can't get rid of that. Staying up till 3 in the morning every night, eating cereals, talking. Oh, you can't beat it. But also the little things, just going out, talking, hanging out, especially going to lunch every day with what little money we had, getting moon pies. Oh, don't get them. They're so dry. I almost died. But Draymond's always been there for me, a true friend in every sense of the word. But one of my favorite memories has to be the science fair. 8th grade, we had to do a science experiment, and we said, fuck that. So we left the science board on the side of the school. Draven went later after school to get the board, so we decided to do it. We ended up seeing how many bubbles we can blow through straws just to get it out of the way. And of course, we put some SpongeBob pictures on it, make it look a little prettier or whatever. We just said, fuck it, we just need a grade. Later on, a week later, when they did the announcements, we won first place. We were fucking stupid. Bubbles and straws. Or the day we skipped school to go make a snowman when it snowed a few years. All that just for a little 2-foot snowman named Timmy. Another one when we had to either write a 3-page essay in English or come up with a rap song that was Christmas themed. So of course, we went to work, 21 Savage. Made a Christmas hit. Got that out of the way. And in the midst of all that, so many other memories in high school. Then he started working. He started working at Golden Chick with this one girl. Then he started hanging out with her more. I was like, who is this girl? Taking her away from me. But slowly he started talking about her more, hanging out with her more. And then I started realizing, okay, this is something. He cared about her, talked about her constantly. Then they actually got together. And naturally I was happy for him. I'll make a great couple. I've seen your relationship blossom, and it's been a beautiful thing to witness over the years. And you brought out the best in Draven, Maria. You really have. And I'm so grateful to see him happy. And now as we celebrate this union, I like to share why I believe Draven and Maria's marriage will last a lifetime. It's not just because they complete each other so well, but it's because the foundation that they built on friendship, fun, and unwavering support. Draven's optimism, Maria's kindness, creates a balance that will see them throughout any challenge. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a glass right now, just water. But please raise them. And here's to Draven and Maria. May y'all life be together filled with laughter, love, and countless adventures. And may you always find joy in the little things. Never stop drinking chocolate milk. And to a lifetime of happiness and love. Cheers.
Speech by Ryan.
First, I want to start off with saying congratulations to the lovely couple. I hope many years of happiness and hopefully little ones. You know, a little Draven or Maria running around. You know, I've known Draven since about the 6th grade as well. I met him through Anthony actually, and Anthony was the one who told me like, oh, like he doesn't talk much, but like he's pretty cool. And so throughout middle school, like he didn't really say that much, didn't really like speak. But when it came to like playing video games at 3 in the morning, they definitely had a lot to say. Let's just say that, okay? A lot of screaming, yelling, laughing, mostly screaming. But as years go on, I never really thought as myself as like part of them until we graduated high school, and then I really felt like a part of your life. Like we just grew so much together. I've lost people in my life, my brother, and I've never thought like I could ever have more than one brother before. And now I have so many. Ooh. You've seen me at my lowest point and you've seen me at my highest. And I'm so grateful you chose me. You asked me to be your best man. So happy. And then when I met Maria, I knew we were gonna be great friends right off the start. She was so funny. She was really smart. And she was pretty sly with this. She'd be saying some sly ass shit. And I'm like, ooh, you said that? Okay. But throughout the years, when they got an apartment, I would hang out with them even more, playing games with them, eating their food. Oh, let me just tell you, okay, Maria's cooking. Oh, God, I just wanted them to stay forever together because, God, she makes a mean broccoli Alfredo. Like, I will have 3 servings of that. Like, no joke. And I'll take some home, too. My mom was like, what you got? And I'm like, not for you. I'm sorry. But honestly, like, spending these years watching them, oh my gosh, like, they're really in love, you guys. Like, I watched Draven just look at Maria, and I kid you not, on how corny this sounds, I just feel like time stops for him, and all he sees is you, Maria. Like, it's honestly beautiful to watch. And I'm jealous. I'm gonna say it. I'm jealous. Oh my gosh. There's other times too that I'm just sitting in the back and I'm just like watching him like I am. I'm like, I think it's gonna go down. Like here? Like, should I go? Should I stay? Like, I can go in the other room, you guys. Like, ooh. And Maria, I see it too in her. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I see you look at him and you're just ear to ear grinning. Like, oh, it's so beautiful to watch, y'all. And then she also has this other look. She has this other look like, yeah, I love you, but you're really ticking me off right now. Like, stop pushing my buttons. I love you though. But I can't wait for how many more years we have together. I can't wait for more late nights at your apartment. Hopefully your cats will be nicer to me. I just can't wait for the future for all of us, and I can't wait to see what it has in store. I'm really grateful for y'all, and I'm really happy that I'm part of your life. Thank you so much, you guys.
And now a speech by your brothers. Please welcome.
Things off, I just want to say congratulations to y'all both on y'all's magical day. I'm very grateful that I was able to be a part of this day. It means a lot to me. Growing up with you, Maria, has been filled with ups and downs, of course, you know, but it's all love, I believe. I remember growing up, going to school with each other, you know, always walking in the hot sun to school, from school. Years later, we're still walking in your wedding in the heat, so some things never change. Blows my mind. I could never thought my big sister would be getting married today. We grew up, it was rough sometimes, you know. I'm just very proud of you. I'm very proud of you, Draven, too, for taking care of my sister and loving her. And I know you're going to do the best that you can for her. I didn't think I would cry, but you know. Oh, man. I just want to thank you, Draven, for asking me to be one of your groomsmen. It is very nice knowing you and getting to know you. You're a very cool dude, I'd say. I just know later in your marriage, you'll be loving and taking care of my sister for me. Sorry. I also thank you for making my sister the happiest girl in the world. I can rest easy knowing that you're a good man and that you'll take care of her. I'm also very proud to be able to call you my brother. Once again, everybody can say congratulations to Draven and Maria on their beautiful marriage. I love y'all both. Here's to a toast to y'all.
Maria and Draven. Well, first of all, let me say, for everyone who doesn't know, I'm Jonathan, her bigger brother. I want to get through this speech without getting emotional, but that's probably not going to happen. When I first heard about Maria and Draven were together, it was kind of an eye-opening moment for me because to me, Maria has always been that little girl with the Dora the Explorer haircut, and we all knew her as Boo Boo. And that's something that I had to realize, that my little Boo Boo is growing up, and she's becoming a woman. From her joining the Explorers and getting hired at her first job at the chicken place, as I call it, I heard she had a boyfriend, and that set into, and I was like, oh, it's just young love, and until I saw it for myself. From times when they visited me and I visited them and hung out with them, I can definitely see the love that you guys have for each other. How Draven has that look into Maria's eyes, and it's mesmerizing for each other. You guys were truly meant to be for each other. No words can explain exactly how happy I am for you guys. But you guys are meant to be. And that's something that you guys should never forget. Whether it's now, whether it's in the future, you will always use this love to get you through together. For any plans that you guys have together. Sometimes as for me, when I started to get my career and I moved away, I kind of forgot that our little ones grow, our loved ones get old. Until I started getting to know more exactly how this relationship was. And I know it's a perfect match. There's nothing else more that I can say that would make it more clear that, Draven, you're perfect for her. I love the way you treat her. I love how you respect her. You treat her just like a queen. It could be challenging at times, especially dealing with her. Don't get me wrong, I get it. But my boo-boo isn't boo-boo anymore. She's Maria. And now she's your wife. Of course, we're going to raise a toast for you guys, but we all came here to support her today. So, on 3, if we can all say, we love you guys, to show our support, let's go ahead and do that. Let's end this speech with that. I think I'm the last one, am I? Let's end this speech with that. Ready, guys? On 1, 2, 3. We love you, guys.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Big round of applause for Raven and Maria, ladies and gentlemen.
I keep hearing something in the wind. I keep coming back to you, my friend. Think I'm feeling something new again. Never going back, just take my hand. Coming back to you, my friend. Think I'm feeling something new again. Never going back, just take my hand. Lightning bolt deep in your heart, you know we made it so far. You know we're 2 stars. Don't wanna miss the view of some paradise with you. There's nowhere too far. Coming out the dark. I keep hearing something in the wind. I keep coming back to you, my friend. Think I'm feeling something new again.